Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, celebrating 29.8 years in business since 1994. Amazing, long, long time. Today is the 7th of June. Great start to the month. Sales are solid. We've actually moved all of our main servers to a new location now, new provider, and they are running absolutely fabulous. Couldn't be happier. Everything is running ship shape. Very excited. This is a great time for us at Worldprofit, that's for sure. Now, I wanted to let you know a little bit about the company. We've had a lot of new members in the last month or so. We, again, started off a kitchen table in 1994, long, long time ago. And I got out of the military, and that's the reason. I did 10 years in the military. I went to military college to get started on the road to being a pilot in the military. My last tour was as an instructor pilot on the jet trainers here in Canada. And it was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. It was a great career, but after 10 years, they offered early retirement because there were too many pilots. I know, an overage of pilots. And I thought, well, I can go out and just fly for the civilian airliners like Air Canada or Canada 3000 at the time. And I decided, I'm going to take the year off because they included a year of pay in the settlement of early retirement. It was really cool. I got a full year of pay for what I was doing, and I just kept getting paid for a year. So what do? Kind of look for something. I thought, well, I don't want to go and fly right away. I might as well enjoy the year, or at least 6 months of it. And guess what? The internet was there. I actually did a master's degree in physics. So when I was doing it, I did it all on computer remotely. I know back then people really frowned upon that. Oh, you're going to school remotely? It's like now everyone does. It's called correspondence. But I learned how to use a computer because I was doing a lot of math stuff. And I used the computer programs to do these things. And I had to do my own little bit of programming on the side. So yes, I knew about computers. I played around with them a lot, but I didn't program for the web because there was no such thing as a web. So here we go. I turned into a programmer. And a lot of people have said to me, how did you learn all that? How did you learn all that? Well, let's pretend this is money. When the money comes across and keeps coming across, you learn to do anything to keep the money coming in, especially when people are saying, can you do a website for me and put it on that program that you made with all the categories called your malls? And I said, that'll be $200. And then another person said, so that's how you learn how to program, especially if you know how to use computers. And I'm not making this up. That's absolutely how it went. But nobody on earth knew how to program for the internet. It didn't exist. There was no such thing as web pages and things. So guess what? Self-taught. There was no other way to be taught. So I always answer that question. How did you learn all this? Well, how did anyone learn it? We just decided that this was going to be the future, and I thought it would be. But we made a massive error, like an absolute terrible, horrible mistake. Yes, we were selling web pages, but people were asking us for them. They said, well, I'd like to have a website. And that was fine. We made a couple $100, it was good. But what we made the mistake of doing was saying to people, here's an order form for a website. We didn't understand that the best way to do it was to give people something for free, like articles, ebooks, things like that, which did exist back then in the news groups. And we had a fantastic partner back then, Dr. Land, who said, you can take my articles and give them away to people that sign up. Well, then we built a list. And guess what? Then we sent the offer of a website to the list. And out of thousands of people, we were making 10 to 20 sales on some days. And then you're thinking, well, so if you have 1,000 people and only 20 purchased, which was about $6,000 back then, what about all the other people? Who cares? They bought the next day. another 10 of them, then 5, because we changed the offer and we changed the, just like, hi, this is Pepsi Cola, buy it and drink it. They don't do that. They say, here's a bunch of people on a beach all skinny and absolutely young, and they don't do anything but drink pop. There you go. Now people are buying it. Same with the old beer commercials and everything like that. So we would say, if you buy today, here's what we have to offer you. And we develop safe lists and exchanges because they look good. We had a guy that was making all kinds of sales using safe lists, but he was very clever. And good morning to Sandy Hunter, our little remote president of Worldprofit. Mind you, everybody's remote. So continuing on with that point, what I want you to get out of that is that we generated leads. We created a list from those leads. And even today, we do the same thing. They're called associates. But we have one unique thing that we do with the associates. We give them to you on your own list. So when you bring in associates, they go on Worldprofit's list. They're Worldprofit associates, but they also go into your prospect management system called the Prospect Manager. And you have them, which you can group, you can do anything you want with them. They're your leads because you generated them. So that's what changed things around for us. And the biggest thing that I see, and we have a case study today. I wanted to do this case study because it's important. If you're sending out the wrong stuff, you're not going to generate leads. You're going to generate disappointment. And that disappointment is terrible. I'm going to show you in a case study, and I know it'll be shocking, but it happens almost weekly where people spend good money to train and learn how to do this program, and ultimately because they didn't do this right there. They didn't do the promotion, but study the video and listen carefully to the video, because it talks about what to promote and how to promote and where to promote and all of that good stuff. And most importantly, you need to promote opt-in only, opt-in pages with free stuff on them. Don't promote product pages. It will fail miserably, as you will see in the case study. So lesson 3, get on it, stay on it for at least 3 weeks. Okay, we have a question. Bobby, actually, I'll get to Bobby's question first. You said, just scrolling down, we use share codes to get our pages into Leads Leap. What is the best way to bring pages from our affiliates into Worldprofit? The best thing to do is, you can't use our autoresponders with another landing page for a different affiliate company, obviously. You have to just create your own autoresponder and landing page with it. That's the only way to do it. I don't quite know how to, other than the magic site grabber, which is in the website management area. So if you go to website management, go to home, click on the landing page builder, and down here about number 36, you can use the magic site grabber. It's up here, right here. You can use this one. Okay, that's the only way to do it, to bring an affiliate landing page into Worldprofit. Okay. So another question, it says, on June 1st and 2nd, I received 600 clicks. How do I check which sites are performing or how I did this? Well, number one, you need to get what's called a notebook. This is one of my favorite little training aids here. I keep proving it to everybody. I know you don't think I use a notebook. Oh, George is probably just saying that you use a notebook. He doesn't use a notebook. Yeah, I use a notebook, all right. I've got sticky notes everywhere. They're everywhere. I use notebook. These are the pages. See them? They're full of stuff. I don't even need to look to prove it. Look at them. Every single page has something on them. You can see in the camera. They're loaded with stuff. So, and of course I have a blank page sitting there ready to go. Write it down. When you're first starting out, write down what you're doing. I'm promoting to this site, and I'm promoting this ad, or whatever you want to do. But your ad tracker will keep track of where the clicks are coming from. Performance-wise, the only way that you can tell if sites are performing is if they are creating associates or leads. There is a little trick though that you want to make sure you memorize, and here's a moment to take notes down. I would write this one down. Go to training, click on add examples, and click on new associate sources. That's a magic button. It tells you where the associates are coming from. In other words, where are the successful signups coming from? What are the sources? And what are the pages that are being used to generate them? They're right here. And I even put your ID on them just to make it easy so you don't, so you got European Safe List here, Traffic Surfer. I don't know these sites. I've never used them. Leads Leap, of course. This is Leads Leap. But you can go and look at these sources and then sign up for them. I mean, Dragon Surfer, that's part of the 18 upgrades. But there are a lot of sources of associate signups. So don't ignore those. And Bobby Joe said, you demonstrated how to do it. Again, Bobby Joe, again, oh my goodness, take notes, write it down. I don't remember. I don't remember where I download that. You'll just have to go to the YouTube channel and search terms in my YouTube channel, youtube.com/worldprofit. Take notes, please, people. Learn. Notes. Right here, look at this. I go through these, man. I write down stuff. This is how you learn. You write things down and you stick them in places. And people are like, oh, I don't remember my ID. You don't? You didn't put that on a sticky note when you signed up? I don't understand that. Keep notes. And if you say, well, I keep a lot of notes. And I learned this in university. I wasn't a note nut. I didn't take a lot of notes. But what you want to do is get different color pens, those ones with the little clickers with red, blue, green. Get one of them. Get felt markers if you want. Mark them down like felt mark. But the other thing is tabs. You can buy little sticky tabs that you can put, on certain pages that have, because look I've got this many notes in this book. And if you look down here, I've got piles of notes, right? I don't have to show them to you. I've got so many. So what you do is you've got all these notes here, right? Well, I don't know where a certain note is. So Bobby Joe, this would be for you. I saw this great video on whatever, the autoresponder, and you would have a sticky that would stick on the side here. You can even use these ones too, the bigger ones, and just write, and then you tear off tear one off like this, well, like that, and write down what's relevant and put it on that page. So there you go. Now you've got a bunch of these and you just put them along. I used to do that, but I don't take a lot of notes. I use stickies, right? So I'm going to reuse this one because I don't want to waste paper. There we go. I just can't say it enough. People always ask me, the one thing that, really could help people. What do you recommend, George? And I go, taking notes. Like, look at them all. I've got it on my plane here. These are notes here. I've got notes here. I take notes every day. Every day of my life, I take notes. Have I gotten my point across yet? Probably. I hope so. Okay. So the other point I want to get across is the promotion, the way that you promote whatever. Come up with a system where you're promoting, but promote opt-in pages that are free. Okay, something is free and they go on your list, not an affiliate list. That would be a mistake. The best part about Worldprofit is you get the leads, then promote your affiliate program. Okay, so it's 2 steps. The second video, when you go to training, and there's a first video and a second video that are very important. So if I click on the training button here, start here, you can see that there's 2 videos. Well, the first video is very, very important because it's going to outline things like setting your commission, how to set up your profile area, make sure that you've got links and things in there, find your way around the member area, and how to set, how to use the support system, how to get your, and you don't have to do these things. You don't have to set your advertising up. Just be aware of where it is and put it on your to-do list. So again, you've got your little notepad here. Just have a to-do list. Believe me, I have one. I have a lot of them. I have too many. I have a to-do list for the yard, for the house. I'm just trying to get to my fresh page here. So this is where it all starts. It's right in your, right here, brand new page. So create a new page and start writing down these things. You know, I need to enter my diamonds, I need my rubies, and I need my traffic blaster. These can be for your affiliate programs. You can put them in there if you want. And just make sure that when you generate leads for your affiliate programs, that you can at least email them a note to join Worldprofit as a free associate and offer them a bonus using the PLR offer builder. And if I use terminology and you say, what's a PLR offer builder? What you can do, and this is really cool, is just, you can search the member area here, PLR offer builder. You can do that. You can ask the AI, what is the PLR offer builder? Okay, you can ask it, type the question in, or you can go to our YouTube channel, which is up here. You'll see a little YouTube right there, the little YouTube logo. And you can say in the search in the channel area, PLR offer builder. And this is what Bobby Joe should be doing for that question she asked. Get in here and type, because you're going to use the power of Google search. And you can see all of the stuff that I talk about here to do with the PLR offer builder. So you would use this with a note to your people that sign up in your other program and say, if you sign up for Worldprofit, I will give you this bonus. And you can generate it using the PLR offer builder. And if you say to me, well, what link do I send them? Well, just go here to add examples. Grab any of these. The wording's already there for you. Say, do you want to unlock the power of that? Do you want to do that? There you go. And there's your link right there. Make sure that you turn it into a mask, like a cloaked link, so that way you can track it. Okay, you don't want this link right here. You want to click on make masked URL. Of course, this is all covered in the training. So if you go to lesson 3, you'll see all of this. And again, don't worry about associates that sign up. There's no, you don't have to do anything. You don't need notes or sticky notes or anything, because Worldprofit handles those associates as they come in through our live business center and our monitor team. Okay, and those are comprised of members of Worldprofit. So it's just that simple. You don't need to worry about that. You need to put all of your effort into generating new associates. The ad tracker, just like I said, is critical to analyzing where the traffic is coming from, where are the clicks coming from. We send a newsletter out every day to all of the associates that sign up. Okay. So want to speed up your promotion? There's the line to read right there. Cool tools, top menu, great software, Jitbit auto text, RoboForm for your passwords, and Postbox for email management. They're right there for you. There are demo videos for all 3 of these telling you how I use them for Worldprofit. Are there any questions? So this question constantly comes up, as most of you can understand. Many of you earn commission. Okay, like the month just ended, and in another week we send out commissions, and that's fine. I'm happy that a lot of you are making money, but many of you are not. And the question you ask right here is, why am I not making any sales? And the answer to that is learning this part, which we're going to talk about today: what to promote, how, and why our system works. Why does it work? You know, is there some trick to it? Well, there must be something to it, because we've been around for 30 years. There's got to be something about it. Like some little thing must be working if we've had over 80,000 people upgrade, and we've been in business for almost 30 years now. So what is it? Like what is it? Well, it's quite straightforward. Let's go to our whiteboard. And again, you know, you might think, oh, George keeps showing the same thing again. Yeah, I do, because it works, right? Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. It works. You can actually, I had to take out the garbage this morning. And guess what I did? I had to put one foot in front of the other. And but you've been doing that for 59 years. That's, well, 58. I didn't really learn to walk till I was, I think, one. It seems to work. Isn't that funny? So the page that you send out is called a landing page or an opt-in page or a squeeze page. They're all the same because you can only do one thing with these pages, and that is people can register for whatever is on the page. How much does it cost? It must be zero. If what's on this page has anything to do with money, it's out. Don't use it. If there's a menu up here, a little menu with those little things, and you click on here to get more, we don't want you to leave. X, the page is no good, throw it out. If there's anything else on the page that can get them to maybe click, out it goes. All you want on this page is a button that says join or get info. And to give you an idea of what a page looks like, just like this. So when you look at this page, what you see is a lot of information on it. But of course, the headline says there's a special offer on now. You can get 500 hits every day without lifting a finger. It's true. All you have to do is register to get details. That's it. There's nothing else on the page. Right? So that's the secret. Number one secret to why you're not making any sales is you're most likely not promoting those types of pages. Okay, so that's important to understand, is this type of page needs to be promoted, because when people sign up here, they go on a list called Associates List, AL, Associates List. But they also, because of Worldprofit's process, our system, the reason it works is over here, we're taking those same signups. This sign up here also goes here. And this is your prospect manager. You can email these. All right. So we're hitting them with upgrades, traffic packages, all that type of stuff, services that Worldprofit sells. And you over here are sending them whatever you want for your program. But I'm hoping that you understand that this is where you can send out stuff to sell. This is $0 here. This is whatever you want it to be, $100 and up, whatever you want to do here. Okay. Yes, absolutely. You can take pages from Worldprofit and use them on your blog. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the reason you're not making any sales is probably 99% you're not generating any leads. You're not creating associates. So you're not building a list. So I hope I've come clear with this one. This is the number one mistake that people make over and over again over that, well, actually over 30 years. The one mistake, and it's a biggie. They don't know what to promote. They don't understand that process of promoting an opt-in page that's completely free. No menu items, nothing. Just here's the info, or here's the free credits, here's the free ebook, register here. The biggest companies on earth, that's how they do it too. I assure you, guaranteed. Get on my newsletter, right? Say I'm a golf guy. I like golf equipment. If I go to a site called Golf Town, or you go to, Nevada Bob's Golf or Joe's, whatever, they always have a pop-up that says, do you want to get 10% off your first purchase? I mean, am I wrong? And you sign up for it because you want the coupon. That's an example of a very big site, who has millions of dollars in promotion, doing it exactly the way they should. They have a pop-up. Comes up and says, do you want 10% off? We'll give you a coupon if you register. I do that. I'm on all the lists, all the golf sites. That's just how it's done. So how to promote and why our system works, I hope that's clear to you now. So before the case study, because this is real, this is what we're going to talk about in the case study is what really happened. Because I know a lot of you, I think you trust that this happens, but it's better to just see it and say, oh my goodness, how did this happen? And we'll discuss it. But I want to talk about our feature product is the Worldprofit AI section. Not just this here, the AI assistant, which is GPT 4.0, which is awesome. Like this thing is incredible. And you can ask it any question on earth in here and it will answer you. But Worldprofit has a full AI section. It's called Worldprofit AI. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one down. And we have AI chatbots, if you're interested too, where you can program a chatbot just the way we programmed our bots. Okay, that's up to you. But the Worldprofit, this is called WP Chat GPT. And you can go in here and you can chat to these different AIs about these different topics. So you want to rewrite an email, you can say chat now, and you can put your question in here. It will go to the AI and it will answer your question. And it can redo copy, everything like that. And if you're not happy and you say, well, you know, is there a little better? Well, then you can use the AI assistant. And if you have specific questions though about Worldprofit, that's where you want to use this one at the bottom right. Even associates have access to this one as an associate. This one is specifically trained for a Worldprofit Silver or Platinum member. So the Bootcamp training is in there, that kind of a thing. The one that an associate would see is about the associate program. And of course, it puts an emphasis on buying. You know, coming in, here's things that you can purchase. Advertising, upgrade to silver, that kind of a thing. Okay, are there any questions about that so far? So this one is an interesting one here. It came in this morning and I was almost late because I couldn't find it. it was in the support area. And this is a person that's tried us twice. She came in and said, thank you for giving me all the information about but I advertised, and made no money. So this is really the only thing I want to focus on now, because this person did advertise the wrong stuff. Here's what happened. And this is good for the case study. So what we see here is some clicks. This is a good thing. I mean, I'm happy when I see people getting clicks. These clicks, though, are from Safeless. Good. They're from good sources, but look at what they're selling. They're selling a product. This. Do you see this one right here? Watch what happens. This won't work in Safeless. This won't work anywhere. This is no good. This is something that you would send to somebody who is already on your list. Okay? You would send this out to somebody who's already signed up as an associate. But look at them all. They're just all wrong. One right one. You see this one right here, add 070. That's a good one. Why is it good? Well, let's look at it. Let's look at it. See what it looks like. So claim all. Oh, I can claim all of these? How do I do that? Sign me up. Oh, well, that's all I can do. Is there any other menus on here or anything like that? No, I don't see anything. Oh, okay. Well, I'll sign up for that. That's the one. But look at them. There's very few. We're sending it. Now, how could this person have found out that that's wrong? Well, number one, attend any of the workshops. But number two, get on lesson 3 and absorb the information. Don't just sit there and glean on it, like gloss over it. And that's this video here. This video right here will tell you about how promoting anything but an opt-in page that gives away something for free where you get the lead is useless. It's a waste of time. So why this person didn't get it is really simple. Didn't absorb what was in the video. It didn't sink in. Second problem. Here's the second problem. So I am very disappointed. Unfortunately, I can't work with the company. The reason that this all happened, besides not getting the information, is once you go a few weeks and nothing happens, why not put in a support ticket so that I can send a video saying, let's get you back on track. Let's reconfirm that you've absorbed the information in the video. That's where Worldprofit support system comes in. So don't just look at, why am I not making sales? Another reason that you're probably not making any sales is you're not using Worldprofit support. We're here all day, every day. That's all we do. You could go to the monitors, and the monitors should send you to support if you're not making sales. The monitors aren't going to say, well, because they can't look at your stuff. They can't, but they'll even direct you in there. Okay. And yeah, Craig, that's good. That's great. So what you want to do is you want to craft yourself, which you can send, is create yourself an offer, right? Create an offer to send to these associates, if you wish, and include in that offer something maybe from the PLR product vault. And you're thinking, well, the associates have access to that. Well, they don't know that. They don't. It'll catch them. It'll get them to log in again. Or, hey, if you have offers from other companies that you can use, absolutely put those in. Okay. So again, I don't think I need to go over this again. What types of ads do we run for any business? Opt-in pages. If you have your own programs, this is really important. You can easily add them automatically into Worldprofit to generate multi streams of income. All you have to do is, this is the easiest one. Go to training, click on add examples. And then you're going to see a red button here that says advanced area, external list options. But then read the note. It's to promote anything. You can promote products in here too. Why not? You could just put links, come up with a nice catchy title. Don't like that title? Do this. Copy it. Say that you need a title. You really need a title for something. Just go over here. You can go to the AI assistant pretty quick. Can you rewrite this? Rewrite this for me to send out via email. And then the AI will look at it and write. You can say, could you give me 5 different rewrites? So here's some more polished version, unlock potential, affiliate marketing ebook. Can you just give me 5 subjects? And then it'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm assuming. Believe me, I don't practice these things. I just put them in. I'm pretending to be you, right? This is what I do. So, you can pick the one that you like. I like transform your earnings, discover proven strategies. These are, I know I go on, but I must go on again. To get this, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago from a copywriter, that cost you about $200. $200 just for that. It would. And I think most of you know that. To go and get professional copywriting done would cost you at least $200 for this quality. You're getting the best on the planet. And then you just pick one and you can use it. Okay, so that's in there for you. So let's talk about upgrading to platinum. Upgrade to platinum VIP membership, prepay for a full year, and we'll enter 500 associate members under you. And what's an associate? Well, they come in all day, every day. You need proof of that. You want to see them? Just go up here and go new associate sources. These are real live. Today's the 7th of June. They're coming in like since the start of the day, and these are real. They come in every day. There's the 6th of June right there. Okay, look at them all. They just keep coming in, and this isn't every associate that comes in. Many of the fast track associates are not tracked in here. Why? It'd say the same thing over and over again. I mean, the Google stuff, that's a lot of fast track too, but I just don't want another 100 of them in there. I want you guys to see stuff coming in for real stuff. So these people that are coming in don't all upgrade to silver. And the ones that don't have a sponsor, they would go under you if you upgrade. Okay, so that's what these are. You'll end up saving over $800 if you prepay for a year. You can also upgrade monthly. All you have to do is put in a support ticket and ask about it. Why? Another reason, 40% instead of 20%. Okay. And of course, you get 100 fresh leads every month using your traffic injection. And you get the graphic studio and the autoresponder included, along with all of the store builders. Okay, and they all come in. If you're interested, fill out a support form for a quote. And our president, Sandy Hunter, will get back to you. Of course, you also get very big monthly traffic injections that you do yourself to all 18 of our elite sites. So Craig says, I've joined many platforms. Worldprofit is the best. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, we've been here for 30 years, and that's not something that anyone can fake. Nobody can say that unless they've been there. And I don't know of any other company that's even close to 30 years online. I say we're the first affiliate program ever created on the internet. There's no way there was another one because I was there. There was there were no browsers. They didn't exist. We were there before Mosaic. It was terminal. You logged into a terminal. You know, it looked like this. It was this is what the internet used to look like. It looked like that, right? And you would say FTP this to move files around. And if you wanted to search, you used a thing called Gopher, and it would dig in and go look for stuff. And it was mostly universities back then. There were no websites, right? So that's what it was. It was this, what you're seeing right there on the screen. That was the internet when we started. And the reason that I kept going with it was because I was using a site called CompuServe and CompuServe, and AOL had a site too that was powered by they were called I can't even remember, they were called posting boards or something, and I was interested in that. Yeah, I was going to create bulletin boards that you would dial in with a modem, but the problem with that was it was long distance fees, right? And that was the problem with this internet thing when it came about, was people had to pay long distance. So what happened was cities started to offer internet, right? And then you could dial a local number to get into a modem. But still, it was very close to this. Then you got your first browser that was called Mosaic. And Mosaic came along in 94. It had to, because I was one of the first people with it. It was very clunky. It didn't work well. And then finally, Netscape. And that was huge. Netscape was defined the internet. That became the internet, was Netscape. Okay, so here it is. Here's the offer. Do a tech support form if you're interested in upgrading. And yeah, Alan, I see that you remember it well. Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's how I know we're the first and only affiliate program. We've been leading for 30 years now. It's fantastic. If I've missed any questions or anything, just fill out a support ticket. I'm here all day, every day. And yeah, and you know, so Craig, yeah, I actually programmed on the Commodore 64. Hey, I could sit here all day talking about the old days, the pet Commodore. I think it was the pet Commodore computer and the Apple IIe. I never programmed on that, but the Commodore PET, that's what it was called, Commodore PET. I programmed on that in, I think, grade 11, to tell you the truth. It was a programming language called BASIC. And I remember I could get a ball on the screen to go up and down, and then I had it move forward. And that's when the teacher said, "Hey, you're pretty good at programming." And I said, "Yeah, but I don't like it." Like, what? I didn't get anything out of this, man. It's a ball moving forward. I thought that was just, I couldn't believe, I hated programming. I was like, I don't want to do this. This is, and the do loops, they're called do loops and go to and whatever. So anyways, everybody have a great weekend. Today was great. And again, if you have any questions, just fill out a support ticket and we'll get back to you. Thanks a lot.